Good morning, students. Today is your science turn. Chapter 5, the nervous system. The nervous system. The nervous system is a complex network of nerves and cells that carries messages to and from the brain and spinal cord to various parts of the body. Our nerve system controls everything we do. The brain. What about the brain? We will study about the brain. What is the brain? The brain lies within the skull and it's shaped like a mushroom. The brain shape of brain is like a mushroom. It is well protected in a bony box called a cranium. One box like a bony box. It is called a cranium. The brain weight. Approximately, the weight of the brain is about 1.4 kg. It has nerve cells called the neurons and supporting cells called the glia. The space between the skull and the brain and also the inside of the brain is filled with a clear fluid. Inside the brain there is a clear fluid which serves as a cushion. Against the jerk and the injuries. The clear fluid protect us from the jerk and the injuries. Liquid that protect brain and spinal cord is called the cerebrospinal fluid. It is called the cerebrospinal fluid. There are two types of matter in the brain, gray matter and the white matter. Gray matter and white matter. Gray matter receive and store impulses. Cells, bodies of neurons and neuroglia are the gray matter. And white matter in the brain carries impulses to and from the gray matter. It consists of nerves fibers. Part of the brain. There are three part of the brain. First one is cerebrum. Second one is cerebellum, and third is medulla. Cerebrum is the largest part of the brain. It is dome shaped and has many convolution. It has many twists. It is responsible for mental activity. The cerebrum is responsible for mental activities. It aids our thinking, intelligence, memory, reasoning and imagination. It also coordinates the activities such as speech, vision, hearing, taste, smell, etc. These things. So now this cerebellum. What is cerebellum? Cerebellum lies between the cerebrum. Cerebrum lies between the cerebellum. It controls the working of our muscles. Cerebrum controls the working of our muscles. It is cerebrum. It is helpful in keeping the balance of our body. It keeps our body in balance. It sends all impulses that come from organ of the back part of the body to the cerebrum. Cerebellum is also called the midbrain. The cerebrum called the forebrain and the cerebellum is called the midbrain. After that, the third one is medulla. What is medulla? The brain system also called the medulla. The brain system. It is the medulla. And it lies below the cerebellum. The medulla lies below the cerebellum. It works all the 24 hours. Medulla works all the 24 hours. It is called the vital node because it controls the heartbeat. Medulla controls the heartbeat, the breathing movement and the work of the internal organ. It serves as a conductor of impulses between the brain and the spinal cord. If medulla oblongata is injured, if medulla is injured, the heartbeats and lungs stop working and death can occur. Now spinal cord. This is the spinal cord. The spinal cord is a long white tubular structure in the continuation of the medulla oblongata. It runs inside the vertebral column. It relays information between the brain and the various part of the body. Spinal cord relays information between the brain and various part of the body. It also controls fast responses to stimuli or reflex action. The nerves. All the organs of body are connected to the brain. We know that all the organs of the body are connected to the brain throughout the nerves. There are 3 types of nerves in our body. They are sensory nerves, motor nerves and the mixed nerves. What are the sensory nerves? Sensory nerves carried the impulses from the sense organ to the brain or spinal cord. The motor nerves carries the impulses or response from the brain or spinal cord to the muscles and the responsible for the movement of the muscles. Motor nerves are responsible for the movement of the muscles. And third one is the mixed nerves. The mixed nerves carries both the sensory and the motor information. They carry impulses from the sense organ to the brain and spinal cord and also from the brain and spinal cord to the muscles and glands. The sense organs. Organs which enable us to sense the physical world are called the sense organs. We have 5 types of sense organs. We all know these are the eyes, ear. These are the eyes, ear, tongue, nose and skin. These sense organs help us to see, hear, taste, smell and be able and touch. If there were no sense organs present in our body, we will never be able to understand the world. The eyes. We see with our eyes. Our eyes works like a camera that take a picture of picture and send it to our brain. Then our brain tells us what we have seen. Our eyes shows us things. They look pretty, are like a to and touch things that help us learn like a tree, and things that help us to learn like a books. Eyes. First one is eyes and second one is ear. We hear with our ear. There is the ear hidden in our ear. We can hear very loud sound. Our ear do the function of balancing also. After the ear is tongue. It is nose. We smell things with our nose. We also breathe through our nose. Our sense of smell helps us to recognize taste. The 2 holes in our nose are called the nostrils. The next one is tongue. Our tongue helps us to taste. The top side of our tongue has tiny nerves ending or sensory cells called the taste buds. These taste buds These taste buds help us to taste things that are sweet or salty. They also help us taste things that are sour or bitter. Next one is skin. Skin. We feel with our skin. Our skin is a very large organ. It covers every inch of our body. It is thick and strong. There are tiny pores all over our skin which help us get rid of liquid waste by sweating. So your chapter 5 is over now. Now read the chapter and complete exercise and write in your note and question answer also. Okay, thank you.